operation was a success. You've read that already. You want to see it? Have you found it?
I was trying to
Please find
search
it.
for page 16. I was trying to search for this.
6, not 16. Paragraph 6, paragraph 1(6).
Yes, I'm there,
Yeah,
Commissioner.
you remember reading this, but there's that part, and that's my interest. And you say you informed your commander that the operation was a success. What did you mean by that?
I was referring to that the information that we were following about those trucks, the trucks we found inside the container. That is what
Had you seen any drugs?
No, by the bags. I assumed that these bags contained the drugs.
But you had not actually seen any drugs.
Not, isn't it when I called him,
Yes.
I informed him that we were following an information
Yes,
about
yes. I'm
drugs.
asking, but you had not seen any drugs when you said the operation was a success.
Yes, I was referring to the black bags.
All right, all right. Of course, we know that. Let me leave it there. Thank you very much, Warrant Officer.
Thank you.
Warrant Officer, just to maybe wrap up the point at paragraph 16, what the chair referred you to, please go to page 13 of the same file.
In the statement or the exhibit?
In the same statement file,
No, I'm saying
Page 13.
13, yes.
of what? Of the exhibits of the statement? There's a 13 in the statement.
Of the exhibits on the the exhibits.
I'm there, Commissioners.
Yes, so this is, perhaps you explain in your own words what is depicted there on that page.
The picture on this page depicts the black buggy that I was driving with black bags.
Okay, let's start here. Is this the screenshot that you took from your phone demonstrating a WhatsApp message between you and your commander, Chauke?
That's correct, Commissioners.
Yes, and then on that WhatsApp screen, you see a buggy. And then can you continue what's there, what's written there?
It's too much. How much is it? How much is too much? How much is the estimated value? We're still waiting for the people from drug unit. They will advise us.
So what is happening there, you see you send him this message. You say, according to your statement, this is a success. And then he asked you, what is the estimated value?
That's correct.
And you say to him, you are still waiting for people from drug unit, they will advise you. What is the relevance of you discussing the value of whatever that it is there? Because we don't even know for a fact at that time.
This question was coming from the station commander. I think out of curiosity or interest, so to say, he is the one who was asking, hence my answer to that was, we're still waiting for the people from drug unit, they'll advise us.
Would you say that's a relevant question at that stage?
From the station commander?
Between the two, well, the sender of the message is the station commander, Chauke, yes.
I think I wouldn't answer for him, but for me, there was nothing sinister.
Okay. All right, let's go to paragraph 17 then of your statement. It's on page 6.
Oh.
Page 6. So
Maybe before you do paragraph 7, just to confirm a small detail, can we confirm that when still to do with your removing of the drugs onto the van, that when all of you that carried those bags did not have any gloves on?
Definitely, yes, Commissioners.
None of you. In the
None of us.
process, you would have destroyed any, or in fact, what do you call it? Reduce the quality of any DNA and fingerprints that may have been on those plastic bags originally.
That's correct.
And so made it difficult for LCRC later on to conduct a proper job of lifting fingerprints and DNA from those bags, because now it's contaminated with yours. You accept that?
I accept that, but can I also say something?
Yes, you can.
Commissioners, you know, according to my information that I've got, one cannot lift fingerprints from a plastic. You can easily lift a fingerprint from a metal,
Do you know, as a matter of fact, that we've heard from evidence here that the LCRC attends these scenes and one of their functions is to try and lift fingerprints and DNA from these coverings and from the bags? Do you know that?
No, I don't know.
Okay, that's what the evidence has been from people who are involved with drug busts. Now you know.
I know, Commissioner.
All right.
Maybe, Commissioner, if I come across such a scene, I'll be able to do my best.
I'm hoping that when you come across such a scene or information, you will know to call the right people. You will not get involved with it.
Definitely, Commissioners, that is a learning curve.
Thank you.
Warrant Officer, let's continue on paragraph 17 of your statement. Perhaps while you're looking for it, can you fly?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes. Can you fly it for us from the exhibit bundle? That will be the stain bundle that was used yesterday. Page 4. Page 4, stains bundle. So it was the one, Commissioner, that was used by Stain yesterday. Are you there?
I'm there, Commissioners.
Yes, just to wrap up the point of the discussion you're having with Commissioner Baloyi, I think the person there appearing there is Colonel Wood, but that's what I want to direct you to. There's a person there wearing a red jacket. Can you see the person?
Yes, I can see, Commissioners.
And you can see the person is wearing the gloves.
That's correct, Commissioners.
And you can see the bags that we're discussing in front of her.
That's correct, Commissioners. I can confirm.
Yes. Then I put it to you that your proposition that there was no need for you to wear gloves is unsustainable, because the very same expert, as you can see there, is wearing gloves for a purpose. You accept that?
I accept that.
Okay. Let's then go back to...
I'm sorry, did you get the witness to identify who the person is? I'm sorry, I may have missed that.
No. The face is cut half.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's Colonel Wood, but the witness wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
But the point was to deal with the issue of the gloves.
Okay.
That was being discussed with Commissioner Baloyi. Warrant officer, let's go to, we've been stuck at paragraph 17, page 6.
Of my statement.
So go back to your statement. Yeah.
Must I take
Your
this one?
statement file. Yeah, put that one away.
You say paragraph 17.
17.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
to use a forklift.
We had to use a forklift to take out the truck caps, which were also loaded inside the container. Chief Mashaba and I realized that it was going to be impossible for the forklift to unload the truck on the loading bay, while there were bags already on the ground, stuck near the wheels of the trailer. As a result, we instructed Scania staff to load the bags at the back of my service park, while we were waiting for other members and so that the truck can reverse close to the loading bay.
At this point, you're just waiting for Pakula, right? Because that's who you've spoken to.
Yes, and he confirmed.
No,
Actually,
I know you say he said he'll tell other people.
That's
but
correct.
You haven't called anyone else at this
no,
point.
it was
You're waiting for Pakula.
That's correct.
Who works in Pretoria.
National Office Nino.
Yes.
That's correct. Ms. Wenzel confirmed that they were expecting a truck caps from Brazil, but denied any knowledge of the black bags, which were suspected to be carrying drugs. We also interviewed the driver, Mr. Brighton Vusimtembu, and he also denied any knowledge about those bags. It was 23 large bags of suspected cocaine. We then placed the driver of the truck, the warehouse supervisor, Ms. Wenzel, and the warehouse receiver, Mr. Cornelius, under arrest for dealing in drugs possession.
At this stage,
Now-
you did not even know that it was drugs. For all you knew, it could have been blankets in those bags. Why did you place him under arrest for dealing with drugs or being in possession of drugs? You don't even say suspected. You say, we placed the driver of the truck under arrest for dealing in drugs / possession of drugs. But you didn't know that it was drugs in those bags at that stage,
Commissioners,
unless you were sure that it was drugs.
Commissioners, can I take you back to the same paragraph where it says it was 23 large bags of suspected cocaine?
I get that part.
Okay,
Now, you've got bags and you suspect that they are cocaine, but you take it a step further. You say you arrest him for dealing in drugs, not even possession. You arrest him for dealing in drugs / possession of drugs.
That it's an alternative charge, possession of drugs.
Yes. But I'm saying at this stage, you don't even know that it's drugs in there. You still have a suspicion, but you don't even know. But you're already arresting people for being in possession of something you don't know.
At this stage, I would say, based on our suspicion, which were later confirmed.
No, forget about what was confirmed later. You're already effecting an arrest. You're saying here you place the people under arrest for being in possession of drugs and for dealing in drugs. I mean, for you to arrest somebody for being in possession of drugs, you must know that they are drugs.
I agree, Commissioner.
And here you say the bags had not even been opened. So for all you know, it could have been blankets in those bags.
Or some other powder. May have been any powder or even a brick in there. So you haven't opened the bags. All you have is the informer, who's not even your informer, is Mr. Mashaba's informer, but you SAPS, not Mr. Mashaba, you are the one that effects an arrest based on suspicion of matter that you haven't even had a look at. All you have is black bags. Explain how that makes sense and how that fits in with proper police procedures.
Commissioners, I wouldn't say this was premature, but to bring more sense in this, I would say, because according to the information that was given by the informer, everything is confirmed.
Not everything is confirmed. It's black bags. They mean nothing to me. Even as you're sitting there saying to me, there are drugs in there, I will ask you, did you open and look? Which you didn't ask your informer. You haven't told us that you asked your informer, the informer to, did you see what's inside? You tell us you didn't open the bags. So we know as you sit there that all you have in front of you is bags.
That's
and
correct,
your
Commissioner.
informer has said there will be drugs in that truck. So the question that Commissioner Kumalo is asking you is, are you a seasoned policeman? How do you arrest people on the basis of what you haven't seen and confirmed for yourself, that this is indeed drugs? That's what you're being asked. How do you do that?
My answer to that, Commissioner, would say it was premature.
Unless you already knew that there were drugs in this container, and that was your reason for going there. Yeah.
Commissioner, I don't want to come defensive. I take that other punch.
The premature one.
I take this one that maybe the arrest was premature.
Not that you knew that in the container and in the bags it was cocaine, and you knew that in advance.
Because yes, it was just drugs.
Okay, let me test this. Why did you not open one bag and satisfy yourself that, yes, the information from the whistleblower or the source is correct? I've opened this. I've opened one of the bags. I can actually see that it is white powder. I have not tested it, but based on what I know, it might be drugs. Why didn't you at least open to check? And I'm not suggesting that you should have opened it. I'm just testing.
At that stage, Commissioner, I think it was still too early. And I personally will think that we will be tampering with the evidence. And moreover, we don't have any experience.
And just remind us last time, you may have said it already, so I apologize for asking again. What was your reason for loading these bags in your van, which does not have a canopy? And the reason I'm asking you this is you saw later on when the LCRC people arrived, the bags were put on the ground in the pavement and photos were taken of the bags. I'm trying to understand why you did not pack these bags on the pavement so that you wait for LCRC or other people to arrive and attend to them. Why did you see the need to load them in the back of your van?
Commissioner, I think at this stage, when the bags were loaded at the back of the park, it was only me and Mashaba at the scene. And
Yes, what was the reason for that? Why did you not pack them on the ground?
I'm trying to get the Commissioner. Being that the case, the scene, it was now getting more chaotic. So for us to safeguard, because if the scene, if the bags were loaded at the back of, we could easily see if someone will go in, maybe try and grab one. That was the main idea. That's correct, Commissioner.
Did you keep a record as you were loading them in the back of your buggy?
Yes, Commissioner, on that day in question, I had my diary with me.
Yes.
Because I just visited the station. So what happened is that I was even taking notes of everything that was happening there, like the registration of the cars and everything. This was also even the serial number of the seal. So when we were arrested, what happened is my diary was inside the car, and it was inside the car. So after our arrest, the bike was taken to Poison's station for safekeeping. So late after 2 weeks when we were released, when we got bail, the diary was nowhere to be found.
So the diary is missing.
It was missing. I thought maybe it will be in the 13, but it was not there.
Okay, thank
That
you.
is a fair answer, Commissioner.
Thank you.
We established earlier that the truck belongs to